Well, welcome. Today we're going to talk about stress, how to overcome stress using sports. A lot of people out there are dying because of stress, they're committing suicide because of stress. And today, the major talking point that we have is how you're going to overcome stress using sports. Remember to subscribe and like this video, share with your friends, and meet me after this short commercial brought to you by Betwinner. Well, as we said, we're going to talk about how stress can be overcome by sports. Now, is sports able to overcome stress? Yes, because sports helps in many ways to release stress from the mind. It creates a diversion away from all the realities, all the things that are causing you to overthink, to think way too much, what's causing you pain, what's causing you anxiety. Now, stress has led to a lot of suicides across the world and across the nation locally as well. But sports can be used to overcome stress, and one of the sports that can be used to overcome stress is boxing. You know, uh, there are a lot of people out there who feel like they really hate and they would want to release that energy of hate out there to the people. You find that they get to feel anxious, want to release that energy, and they can easily just put up a punching bag and just start punching that punching bag to release that anxiety, that hate, that deep pain inside of them. That's one way of releasing stress. And there are many ways, many sports out there. You can use jogging as well, you can use cycling, because throughout, as you're going to practice these sports disciplines, you are going to meet many people out there, and it will create a good distraction for you not to sit alone and think too much. If you're not one who is very much of an athlete, it's not only about you participating actively to overcome stress and to avoid suicides. You can also be a spectator. You can also go out there to watch these sporting events ranging from basketball, cycling, football, as well as pool. You can learn even a new sport like chess. You can even try to enlist for yoga. So necessarily you might not be an athlete naturally, but you can also spectate. You see, sports is a unifying factor and it has brought people together. So in that way, you get to meet people, you get to talk to day by day. If you don't want to be physically there as well as participate, like as I said, if you're not an athlete, you can also sign up and be a blogger about sports. You just find a route where you channel those stressful thoughts. You can blog about sports, you can blog about anything, but sports will be an easy release to what you are thinking of and what's stressing you. You can also make videos on YouTube about sports. That way, you'll be thinking of which topic you are going to talk about next in your favorite sports field, other than stressing a lot and thinking of Oh, what if tomorrow I don't have a meal? What if tomorrow comes like this? What if tomorrow comes like that? That way, it helps you to overcome stress. You get to find an outlet of your anxiety, of your overthinking, of your depression as well. You see, so necessarily, stress is like this big nut that is supposed to be cracked, and the only way to crack it is for you to take an active role in participating in different varieties of sports. There are many sports out there, not limited to a few that we've mentioned here. There is basketball, also football as well, handball out there. So there are many sports out there. The number one key point on how to make sure that you are fine, you are free from stress, you are free from suicide thoughts, is to find an outlet, and sports is the best outlet out there to get you off your chair, to get you off your stress wheel. You know, even if you can't play, even if you can't write, you can't do a blog post, you can also just watch sports. You can also participate in other ways. Others, you can also bet, you can also just put up a wager just to have fun. Football as well, it's a unifying factor. See, sports has got a lot of avenues to make you feel happy, to make you feel like time has stopped. Yes, you can go to the gym, you can go to the football pitch, you can have fun with your friends out there. And when you feel like you're lonely, you can get up off your chair and do some bench presses, do some push ups, do some pull ups. Try to make sure that you do some exercises. Try to build your triceps, your biceps. It goes a long way. You are not alone in this. We are all here for you. It's a family out there. Sports is here for you to make sure that you're fine. When you go to the pitch out there, you go to the court, to the basketball court, to the football pitch, you meet friends, you meet coaches who will be willing to talk to you, to release your mind of stressful thoughts, to release your mind of suicidal thoughts. As well as exercising is good for your health, and it can help a long way to overcome stress. And it's not easy to have post traumatic stress disorders, to have GAD, to have depression, but sports really goes a long way to overcome one of these things and provides the best distraction of your thoughts of suicide, killing yourself. Remember, activity helps a long way. An idle mind is the devil's playground. But if you engage yourself in sport, there is no time for an idle mind. There is no time for self condemnation. There is no time for self judging. Sports create that room. It creates that room for you to enjoy with your friends, to make new friends out there, to move on from your stresses of failure, of failing an exam, of disappointing your parents, or disappointing anyone. Remember to hit subscribe button, and this has been a special edition on stress management. Thank you very much.